wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone like me, we could go on a trip. Girl, I wanna see the sun, dive into the deep ocean, dance with you all night long, move as you swing your hips. Let's take a break from the stress and the hate. Feel the
Welcome, 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 welcome. This is the Charge Room Show. This is Mindset Monday, and I am Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach Illy. We are here tonight. I want you to come on in, and I want you to share this broadcast. Tonight is all about not dumbing down. I'm going to give tips, y'all, tips on how to embrace your brilliance. We are brilliant, y'all. God created us to be everything we need to be. We just have to believe in ourselves, step forward with some courage, and act like we want some results. So we are going to talk about stop dumbing yourself down. Now, we are so obsessed sometimes with being comfortable, being conformed to things that we do ordinarily. What our normal routine is, what we do every single day, it just becomes the same old merry-go-round of everything that we used to doing. This is what makes us comfortable. Guess what? Being comfortable sometimes does not motivate us to do other things for ourselves. But when you're uncomfortable, and people don't like to be uncomfortable, but when you're uncomfortable, you just may see some things that you didn't know you could do, that you can prove to yourself that you can do, and that you can smile a little bit greater and be proud of yourself because you did it. But you gotta let go of who you are. Get it? Let go of the comfortability. Let go of who you are so you can see who you can be. First things first, you got to celebrate that you're intelligent. Celebrate that you're smart. Let somebody know, or how about you? Let yourself know, dang, I did this. Tap yourself on the shoulder. Tap your other shoulder. Give yourself a hand clap because you are intelligent. Guess what? Whatever age you are still here. So you did something right. Even if you felt you're not as smart as the next person, guess what? You are still here. You have still managed to work your way through from day to day, doing the same old thing or doing things that you didn't need to be doing. Whatever it is, if you think your life has been right or has been wrong, guess what? You are still here. So give yourself a hand clap that you have managed to stay in the now and in the no. You have to understand that you are valuable. You have to understand that you are an asset. So be authentic in that thing. Guess what? Authenticity is a magnet. That's magnetic because you are still here. You're talking about it, and it's a real thing. It's a real feeling going on. So be authentic. It's magnetic. When you try to tell someone in a pretend way, that just takes so much effort. Don't dumb yourself down. Let somebody know, yes, I created a way that I could lose weight. I managed a way that I could walk up 4 flights of stairs in 15 minutes, where it may take someone else 30 minutes to walk up a flight of stairs. So maybe you can share your technique of how you managed to get up the stairs quicker than a person that came up the stairs in 30 minutes. That example may not turn you on, but there's things about you that's talented about you that you may not be sharing. Maybe you crochet, maybe you play an instrument, maybe you are stylist of home and fashion, and you don't like to tell anybody. Maybe you like to play dress up in a mirror and just lay all your clothes out and see what works and see what doesn't, but may not go anywhere. So maybe you think that's not valuable. Everything about you is valuable. Everything. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, whatever you do within those 24 hours is valuable. So please, you are an asset. You are of value. Be authentic with that thing. Celebrate that thing. You are amazing. Listen, everybody has idiosyncrasies. Everyone. Some people don't like music. Some people like lights on when they go to bed. Some people have to sleep with the TV on when they go to bed. Some people have to wake up to music. Some people would like to wear a bonnet to bed. Some people have to count 10 times before they open a door. Some people have to um, put a hat and scarf on so they won't mess up their hair and it's not even raining. They just the outside may frizzle them up and they put a hat and a scarf rather, and a hat on just to keep their hair from not frizzing up just for the temperature outside. Everyone has quirks and quirks. No one is perfect. We are imperfect people in a world that's imperfect. Guess what? But God brings us to a place, He's a perfect God, and He makes us who we need to be. So remind yourself every day you are of value. You are not perfect, but you're going to do the best you can in your world to be the best you can, right? So do what it is that you need to be done. Don't criticize yourself because you have quote unquote flaws. Guess what? You are not the only person that has a flaw. I have marks. My skin doesn't heal well. So my skin scars easy. But I'm not going to cover up my scars. I'm going to put my lotion on and shine it up and keep it going because that's how my skin is. I scar. Everyone doesn't have perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect body shape, perfect personality. Some people are moody. Some people are happy. Some people are screamers. They have to just let everybody know they're in the room. Some people are just quiet. They like to crawl in a corner with a blanket. Whatever you are, be authentic with it. Be intentional with it. Be everything God made you to be. But most of all, feel good about who you are. And you don't have to dumb down of who you are. If you're super intelligent, even if you feel you're average or you're not smarter than the average bear, whatever you are, guess what? Whatever you have got you here to this place. You are still here. You are still intact. So what? You may not be as outgoing as the next person. So what? You may not have motivation show up with you for you every single day. Whatever the case may be, you're still here. And I need you to always celebrate that you wake up every single day. That's a blessing. Take your blessing and walk with it with a smile. Be happy about it. Listen. Life be lifing. That's just it. Life be lifing. I don't care how you slice it. Life will take us on a roller coaster. We will go up. We will go down. We will fall down. We will roll over. We will kick our feet up in the air. We will scream and holler and cry because life be lifing. You're human. We have emotions. Use them. Don't put yourself down. Don't be embarrassed because you're going through something. Stop dumbing yourself down. If you're embarrassed, go to somebody you may trust. And if you don't trust anyone, call a professional. There are professional therapists, professional life coaches. I'm one. I'm one of each. There are people that you can call for help. If need be, go to the emergency room. They can connect you to someone that can assist you for outpatient talk therapy. Some people some people feel that this is not something good, but it's something great. You don't ever have to hide being emotional or down in the dumps. This is the part where you step up and get help for yourself. You can be better. You just have to do better. You have to take the effort inside of you and say, I have been under the weather, feeling low, feeling depressed, feeling dark. You're not opening your blinds. You're not cleaning up. It's once in a while we have our willy-nillys, right? But when it gets to the point of 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, there is something that you need to do for yourself, and that's called get you help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't sit in the dark by yourself. Don't cry by yourself. You may need that one hug. That one hug can get you to a place where you need to be. Sometimes just a human touch, a hug and a kiss, some verbal encouragement, some verbal praise. You'll be surprised. Just verbal praise will take you to a level of a big smile. And that smile can change your life. If someone smiles at you, that could change the course of your day. Listen, we are not perfect. Things happen. Life be lifing. Life is not perfect. Life is not easy. We will go through trials and tribulations because that's what happens in life. Nothing is perfect. And I'm going to keep saying it. You are not perfect. There's so many people that walk around and feel that they must be perfect. Everything must be perfect. And they have to be in control of that thing. You don't control your life. You can speak life over your life, but you don't have total control over your life. You can have energy going into a certain direction. You can have a nice flow going on, but you are not giving your self room or space for the inevitable to happen. The inevitable happens. Life will take you and turn you upside down in a blink of an eye. The inevitable, the things that were not planned can happen. And people do not give themselves a reserve to allow these things to happen and say, okay, this is gonna happen, whether you see it coming or not, but allow yourself permission to feel and sit in your feelings and analyze things and evaluate things and strategize things and say, okay, this happened. And you could sit and have your 15 minutes of shaking your head like, what am I gonna do? But then comes that strategy plan. That strategy plans to let you say, okay, let's lay this thing out. What we're going to do? What do I need to get me from here to there? Who can I call to help me to get from here to there? Let me set up a team to help me get from here to there. But then there's some of y'all that think y'all could do everything by yourself and it's okay. You will run yourself down doing totally everything by yourself. It's the ones like, oh, I don't need anybody. Everyone needs someone at some point in time in their lives. Humans need humans. Humans thrive off of other humans, whether it be by voice, by touch, your senses. Your senses got to clap together. They got to come together. People need people. And for those who swear that they can do everything by yourself, you don't need anyone. I got this. Listen, you may have it to a certain point, but there's a place where you can do better with the power of two. The power of two is such a strong vehicle, and it can help you get to levels that you would not have imagined. Understand, we were not built to do everything by ourselves. We were built to be with one another as human to human, and also the power of two. Seek your community, seek what's around you. Growth happens when you challenge yourself. So, again, back to the people, oh, I don't need anyone. That you may be stunting your growth. You may be missing your own blessing because you're so stubborn, right? That's called being stubborn. That's you don't want to listen. You don't want to take any advice. You don't want to hear what anyone has to say. People want to love you. Yeah, some people say things that's most irritating and you don't want to hear it. But then there's people that can give you a whole heap of advice, a whole heap of encouragement, a whole heap of education, a whole heap of sharing their wisdom to give it to you. A helping hand extending the olive branch. Take it. Sometimes you just got to sit back and say, you know what? I've been beating my head on these bricks for so long. My head is bleeding now. I got a headache. My legs hurt. My back hurt. I'm tired of holding this weight on my shoulders. I can't get a break. Does that sound like you? You need help. Allow people to help you. Allow people that love you help you. You are being stingy right now. You are being a stingy, isolated person. You are not allowing people to love on you. You're not allowing people to encourage you, to give you a helping hand, to extend the olive branch. It may not be a physical helping hand, but just the word sometimes can put you in another mental place that's a positive place that you just never felt that you would reach there, or just another extra piece of advice that you never even thought about. Sometimes if you just sit still and listen to an extra voice, allow it to digest into your system and just think about it. Give yourself a chance just to think about it. There are people in communities, networks that can assist you. Sometimes it's all about just Googling to get an answer. Modern technology is wonderful and outstanding. If you just Google something or look on YouTube for another way, or just how do you get straight to what you need? Sometimes you may not feel like asking somebody, but you could Google it now. You could Google it. So again, dumbing yourself down is also not allowing yourself to be available to educate yourself, to receive help from others, to receive inspiration from others, motivation from others. And not only that, you yourself can be the inspiration and the motivation to someone else. So when you lock yourself away in this space by dumbing yourself down, thinking you're not enough, thinking you're not good enough, thinking you're not smart enough, thinking you're not worthy, who are you fooling? Like I said, you are still here. So you got here by some way, somehow. What, and you may not think you have anything to offer because maybe you are ashamed of your life or your lifestyle, or you are ashamed of where you're at right now. But guess what? Tomorrow's another day, and tomorrow your life can change. Your life can change in an instant because I definitely believe in miracle blessings. I definitely believe in the instantaneous blessings. I definitely believe in something happening all of a sudden. That suddenly blessing. I believe in that. But the question is, what do you believe? I'm extremely spiritual, but that's just my story. I didn't just get here by myself. God was a great motivator for me, but what did he do? He sent people my way. So whatever way I was in, I had to get out of my way so I can receive the people. I can receive the help, and I can receive his word and what he was doing for me. I had to sit down and think about what I was doing. I had to get out of my way to get help, to receive the blessings. I had to be obedient anyhow. But that's just my story. And I'm just sharing my story because maybe I can help somebody else along the way. Because maybe whatever I'm saying you can relate to something that is triggering you to say, you know what, Tag, sometimes I think I do that to myself. Do you dumb yourself down? Do you think that you're not enough, not worthy enough, not having the right things to say? You're too shy. You're confused, you're unorganized. I can't get it together. You are together. Why? Because you're still here. And I keep going back to that for a reason. Every day you wake up is an opportunity to get it right and do it all over again. Whatever you feel you wronged yourself or wronged someone else, whatever you feel that you did that you can't correct it, that you is sitting worse on your brain, that you can't make it right. Yesterday you cannot change, but you can change your tomorrow. You can stand up today and say, you know what? This happened yesterday. I can't take it away, but I can do better tomorrow. But you have to stand up and declare that. You have to stand up and say, this is what I want to do. So you have to put yourself in a space of value. You have to assess what's going on and understand you have to let go of some things, like I said earlier. You have to let go of some things so you can find out what you can do. You have to kill the old you to receive the new you. So if you stop dumbing yourself down and stand up to say, you know what? I'm still here. I'm still here. And being that I'm still here, I'm going to do better tomorrow. I'm going to do something different tomorrow. I'm going to have a different routine tomorrow. I got a new idea. And I'm not going to stay the same because I'm conformed of being comfortable of who I am. Wake up tomorrow with good intention. Make a list tonight. Give yourself 5 things. And if you can't and be the best that you can possibly be. I believe in you. I believe in you today. And I'm going to believe in your tomorrow too. So this is Ilyasa Simpson. Thank you for stopping by Mindset Monday. And I need you to do this. I need you to remember that you are valuable. You are amazing. You are wonderful. And you are strong. So stop acting like you can't, because you can. Stop sitting in a space of struggle, because if you just put one foot in front of the other and just keep walking, you will realize that small bit of movement was a huge leap for your success. So my name is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach Illy. Thank you for coming into the charge room tonight on Mindset Mondays, and I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And remember, stay encouraged. I believe in you, and you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night.
I wanna get away, but I could use some company.